It's almost 20 months that I am on Udemy. Since I uploaded the first course on Udemy till today, I have more than 21,000 enrollments on Udemy in my courses, and I am not that far away from making Udemy my full-time job and the only source of income. So I think within these past 20 months, I have enough experience to share something valuable with anybody who wants to start working with Udemy so that you don't make the mistakes and you start your Udemy career on the right foot. Or maybe you come to the point that, okay, you know what, I was thinking about it, but this is not my cup of tea, which is all good. Let's come to this conclusion today. Without wasting any more time, let's get into it. Quite often people compare Udemy with YouTube. They are totally different. I would say they are standing in total extreme of the spectrum. YouTube is a marketing company. You're working there, you're publishing content to bring the users, to bring viewers to YouTube so YouTube can sell them advertisements and the other services. Udemy is the exact opposite. You put the content there, and this is Udemy's job to attract the clients and sell the courses. These guys are strong in that work. They can sell whatever you can imagine. The dumbest things that you can imagine, the courses are there, and sometimes you'll be surprised that on something that you can barely think of if anybody's interested in it, they have thousands of enrollments. Look it up. I don't want to tell you what, but go on Udemy and search for the dumbest topics that you can imagine. And all of a sudden, you may find courses that literally thousands of people have enrolled on it. And these are paid courses. So basically, if I tell you I'm getting close to 4,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel, which is free compared to more than 21,000 enrollments on Udemy, which people have to pay to get these courses, probably you get the point. So basically, growing and moving up on Udemy is not a difficult thing as long as you put something there that people see value in it. Now here's the catch. You have only one shot. Why? Let me explain it to you. You cannot simply go on Udemy like YouTube and say, you know what, let me see, produce something, put it there. What is the minimum that I can create? Half an hour. Okay, half an hour lecture is not a big deal to create. Let me put it on Udemy and see if it sells. That is the prescription for failure. And here is why. When you put a course on Udemy, as soon as one copy or one subscription of that course is sold, Udemy will not let you take it off. So basically, those users, those customers, those clients that they purchased the first course, they are entitled to have access to that course, to that content for life. What does that mean? It basically means that if that course is bad and receives bad reviews, those people will put the bad review, and those bad reviews attach not only to that course, but they also attach to your profile. Now, imagine your first course is not the expected quality and receives some not so good reviews. Those reviews are not just your course reviews, they are your reviews. Now imagine you produce a second course, which is gold. You put it up there, everybody, they look at the course, first thing that they see, and those are the days that nobody has even purchased the course. So the course doesn't have review. People look into that, they look into your profile, say, who created this? Mr. X? Okay, let me see the instructor review, because there is no review for the course yet. Oh no, I don't want to buy it. And people, even when they buy it, they are skeptical. A review of like 2 and 3 out of 5 is not going to be easily recovered from, even if your second course is amazing and easily rates for like even 4.8, 4.9 stars. So be careful. Your first course that goes there is make it or break it. If your first course is great, you're on your path to success. If your first course is a failure, probably you cannot do much about it, or it's extremely difficult to recover from that. Now, here's the question. What should I put on Udemy that is worth it? Because now you realize that it's not like, let me throw something and see if it sticks. Now we are at the point that you need to think, I have some idea, I have some knowledge that I want to share. Is it worth investing lots of time and effort on it and make it available on Udemy? The content might be great, but is there interest in the market? Do people like it? Well, it's not difficult to find out. Let me get into a little bit more details and show you the tools that Udemy provides you to see how good your content is. If you log into udemy.com and then go to udemy.com/instructor/tools, you will see two links here. One of them is test video, the other one is going to be marketplace. These are the instructor tools that you can use to your benefit. Test video is where you can upload your video. Basically, you record one lecture, you upload it, and these guys, they review and they give you feedback and tell you if the lecture is acceptable based on their criteria, which we don't want to get there yet. But let's look into the marketplace insight, which is the topic that we want to discuss. If I click on this one, it brings you to a page that you can actually search for a topic and see what you can find. Let me look for something very obvious. For example, I search for maybe Photoshop. I can select it, and it tells you bring your A game to succeed in this topic. Basically means that your course should be a really high quality to succeed. But if I scroll down, you will see a little bit more interesting stuff. Student demand is very high. Number of courses are very high. Median monthly revenue per month is $16. So although there are lots of courses, most of them, they are sitting there and nobody buys them. But there are a few courses sitting there that they are making revenue something around 20 grand per month. Let me put it this way. If you want to build a course about Photoshop and you make something out of it, your course quality should be higher than the highest course that you see here. Otherwise, most probably you'll be sitting around this area. The gap is huge. Let me search for something else. Let me remove Photoshop and instead let's look for maybe Python. Python is one of the topics that they teach at university. Again, bring your A game to succeed in this topic. Let's scroll down. Student demand is high, number of courses is high. Of course, any college, any university, when they teach computer science, they teach this. But look at the monthly revenue. There are courses that they sell. There are courses that their monthly revenue is 149 grand, while median monthly revenue is only $29, which is ridiculous. Means that probably 99% of the courses that they are there, they're just sitting there and nobody cares about them. Only the ones on the top are selling. That makes the things quite difficult. Does it mean that you cannot get there? Of course you can get there, but it's a long shot to begin with. So let's search for some other topic. Let me search for example, cell phone repair. All right. There are topics that it tells you this topic is a great opportunity. If you scroll down, you will see student demand is high, number of courses is low. median monthly revenue is $75. The top monthly revenue is $500. Let's dig into it a little bit more. So let me just copy this, take it inside Udemy, and search for it. When I search for it, you will see there are a few courses, and this one, iPhone 6 screen repair, is the highest rated. You can look into this course and see what it has and what it provides. So basically, your target should be producing something under cell phone repair that exceeds the quality of this course. If you can do that, great. You are on the game, and there is a good chance that when you get into this game, you even make more than this amount per month. Ready for another search? Let me search for something not IT related, maybe plumbing. This topic is a great opportunity. You see, all those courses are around average. Median monthly income is $51, while top monthly revenue is $131. So basically, almost whatever you put out there, it's going to sell. But this one tells you one more thing. If all of a sudden you produce something exceptional, there is a good chance that you steal all the sales from all the existing courses. Something else? Let's go for Bootstrap. I like this one. Aim for the highest rating to succeed in this topic. Let me make it simple. Anytime you produce a course on Udemy, you should aim for the high ratings to succeed. But here is the interesting part. Extremely high demand, extremely high number of courses. Median income is $18, while top monthly revenue is $3,000. So there is a course there that sells, that produces $3,000 a month for the instructor. Do I need to say more? So basically, when you come to Udemy, your marketplace is where you can evaluate your ideas and you can see what you have in mind. Is it worth investing? And what is the chance of winning this game? So we learned about marketplace insights. Great. But is that all about it? Not really. There are a few more things that you need to keep it in mind. First thing is that, have you heard anything about Udemy for Business? Now, you might have a topic that is awesome. Lots of people are interested in it. But that topic may not be something that corporates and the business clients are interested. So it never qualifies for the Udemy for Business. Let me give you an example. Let's say you make a course about how to repair electronics. You create a course about programming, web design, graphic design. These are all the courses that corporations are interested in it. But for example, how to make balloons, like fancy designs and all those things, probably, even if there is lots of demand in the market, they never make it to the corporate world. So basically, there is part of Udemy that is specified for business. What does that mean? So Udemy for Business works this way. You have some courses that they have the content that they are interesting for the corporations. Udemy automatically marks them that, okay, these are the candidate courses that I want to present to the business. Then after you upload the course, within a month or two, Udemy looks into the review of the courses. If the course reviews well and it produces good feedback from the people who already purchased the course in the regular market, then Udemy says, okay, I want to promote this course for Udemy for Business. So the moment that that course goes into Udemy for Business, things change. All of a sudden, you get huge number of enrollments for your courses, while it doesn't add to your income. Okay, because those courses go to those clients as a part of subscription. They don't need to pay for every single course. But when that happens, as soon as business clients start using those courses per minute of use of your courses, Udemy pays you. There is a special algorithm behind it that I don't want to get into it. But here is the thing. That's also a major part of income. So more minutes that they watch your courses, the more cash is in your account. Basically means probably if you are targeting that market, a half an hour course will not cut it. If you make a course which is 2 to 3 hours and people watch it for 2 to 3 hours, it makes you probably 5 to 6 times more money than a half an hour video presentation. The other thing is that when the duration of your course is short, people always compare. Hold on a second. I paid X amount of dollars. Was it worth a half an hour presentation that I could probably find it on YouTube? So keep those things in mind. So when you are picking a topic, even if Udemy says it's a fantastic opportunity, let's get into it, you may think that, hold on a second. Is it good enough for Udemy for business? Is it something that corporations are interested? So in that case, you may consider topics that, although they are not trended, but you say, hold on a second. I see the future in the Udemy for business, and that income may change lots of things for you. Before you start teaching, you got to make sure that you know your topic inside out. You have to be so darn good at it. Let's refer to Albert Einstein's definition of knowing. Albert Einstein says, if you cannot explain it in simple words, you don't know it well enough. So you should be really good at it. You should be able to, no matter what the topic is, explain it to maybe like 10, 12-year-old kid, and he or she should have an understanding of it, should have a grasp of it. If you are at that level, probably you are qualified to teach something that you want to create course about it. People see your knowledge. People clearly see your face and how confident you explain. People feel the confidence in your voice, and that confidence takes you a long way. That's where people say, okay, this guy knows his job and knows what he's talking about. So before you get into something, it's not a matter of get bits and pieces here and there and put them together and package it in the course. If you really know your subject, you are on the top of the game. After you know your topic, it's time for you to validate your presentation skills. You need to know how good you really are when it comes to presentation and explaining whatever you are trying to explain. The best way is your YouTube. Why? Because YouTube, you can upload the video and the same logic. Throw something and see if it sticks. On YouTube, if people don't like it, no problem. You learn from it. If people like it, you learn good stuff from it, and you know what you need to do to move forward. Not only that, YouTube can become another source of income. Why? Because before people go to Udemy, they come to your YouTube channel. And when they come to your YouTube channel, they see things that you are presenting, but just bits and pieces. Now, for someone who wants to learn from beginning to end, they have somewhere to go, and that's your Udemy channel. And this is where things become interesting, because now you can have your promotion codes and you can provide discount codes to your YouTube viewers. Why is it so important? Because the clients that they come from your promotions, although the price is the same as Udemy special promotions when people qualify for it, but here is a difference. When they use your promotion code, you get 97 or 98% of whatever users spend. But when Udemy sells your courses, you get only 50% of the money that users spend. You see the difference? That's exactly the point. So if you have a successful YouTube channel and you bring it up to the level that, okay, now I'm confident more than 95% of the people that they watch my YouTube videos like my videos. So basically, like to dislike ratio is above 95%. Now you know that, okay, I'm confident that I can deliver. I'm confident that I can produce good content. That's the moment you can say, okay, I'm ready to produce something for Udemy, and I know it's going to be good. Udemy is quite picky about your production. More than anything, they are picky about the audio quality. For audio quality, always use an external mic. Even if you are using your phone, your camera, a DSLR, anything that you are using for recording, video quality doesn't matter that much. Default resolution for Udemy is 720p. You may request for full HD and they will enable it for your video, but that's a totally different thing. Default resolution for them is 720p. So for them, the video quality is not that much important, although they give you guidelines. But at the same time, your microphone is extremely important. Your audio quality is extremely important. Background noise is extremely important. So they basically test you for that. When you produce one video, you upload one sample video for them. They review and they evaluate your quality and they tell you, perfect, that's all good. And or they say, no, these are the things that you need to adjust before you can actually produce the video. So validate your testing before you validate your quality before you actually start producing the content. The camera quality is not very important. Lighting is important because that makes a whole lot of difference. Microphone quality is extremely important. A lav mic that you can attach it to your shirt or anything else makes a whole lot of difference. Probably that's the best option that you can have for most of the users. They are cheap and they produce excellent quality and they don't capture lots of background noise. The other thing that you want to invest on is a video editing software. Camtasia Studio, Premiere Pro, Premiere Elements, anything that can provide you not professional video editing capabilities, but audio editing, especially when it comes to noise reduction, that Udemy is extremely picky on it, and they can reject your videos just because of the noise in the background. So anything that can eliminate the background noise is strongly recommended. Now, one more thing that lots of people take it for granted is the audio editing equipment. The most important audio editing equipment is a headset. Make sure you get a headset with the noise cancellation. Active or passive, it doesn't matter. You must be able to isolate yourself from the background noise. If I'm recording my video here and there is a background noise, for example, the fan from my computer, the air conditioning, or anything else, that's part of my background noise. And when I'm recording the video, if I'm editing the video in the same room, I really cannot hear the background noise and the extra noises from the video because I'm hearing exactly the same thing from the room. Only if I put the noise cancellation headset, I can hear that, hold on a second, there is a hiss, there's a background noise recorded in the video, and I can get rid of it. So you can find noise cancellation, at least passive noise cancellation that they actually seal around your ear. You can find them at reasonable prices. That will help you a lot in producing the video quality that is acceptable by Udemy standards. After all that is done, you're ready to go. Best of luck. Pick your topic and start producing courses. Udemy is a great potential for income. If you want me to add more and more information about equipment, strategies, or things that can help you succeed in your career as Udemy course creator, put your comment down there and I will look into that and I will answer to the best of my knowledge. Thank you for watching. Good luck.